going live. Oh, shut up.
Hello, everyone. Right, this is our first Mates FC podcast. It's not a real podcast because we don't know how to do a podcast, but what we can do is sit looking into a camera and talk crap. So that's what we're going to do. My name's Dave Chase. I'm the director of Mates and Mates FC. Then we've got Rich.
Hello.
Can you introduce yourself?
Oh, right. I'm Rich Murphy. I am one of the managers at Mates FC. I work with Piers, Andy, and everyone else trying to bring some good football.
Good luck. Piers.
Right. Piers Lindo, co-founder and director of Football Fitness Club, coach at Football Fitness Club, manager and ambassador of Mates FC.
And Mandy.
Hi, I'm Andy. Thanks, Dave. And I'm also one of the ambassadors at Mates FC and also help with the coaching. And I'm also the welfare officer for Mates FC.
Lovely stuff. Right, there's a few more of us. We've got Si in the background, but we can only have 4 on at a time. So if anyone gets particularly boring, let us know and we'll swap them out. Right, basically, Mates FC, we're going to just do a little bit of an introduction of what we are. A couple of years ago, we wanted to set up a football club that wasn't like a normal football club. We wanted no commitment because we want to encourage people who have suffered or are suffering from mental ill health to get back out on the pitch, get off the couch, get out of the house. And if you're suffering from depression or something like that, and you don't even want to get up each day, the last thing you want to do if you're in a football club, football team, is go and stand in the field on Saturday. But by not going to that, not feeling up to going to it, or not feeling you're performing as much as well as you want to, that can bring harm as well. You can beat yourself up for that. You can get dropped for the team. You can choose to leave the team. And you lose the community. You lose that activity. You lose that sport. And that might be the only thing you've had that week, and that banter in your chat group with your team. So we wanted to come up with something that was a little bit different and where you don't need any commitment. It's play as you go. We put the events up. You just click if you want to play in that game. We say whether what sort of team we need. All abilities are welcome. It's not about winning games. It's not about winning tournaments. It's just getting you back out on that pitch and being happy with yourself, getting that feeling back out there. If on the day you don't want to play, don't turn up. Simple as that. And that doesn't upset anyone. It doesn't cause any problems. That's how we've built this. That's why we've built this. And I think that's why we're different. Now, Piers, Andy and Rich have got a massive mafia that are going to get massive background in local football. And this is the first sort of team that they've been in that's a bit different. So, boys, how would you explain it? What do you notice?
Andy, you start, mate.
I think it's just a team all around inclusion. It doesn't matter about ability. It's just about getting out, having fun. I think what's really great about it is we've got a really, really good bunch of guys and girls that turn up. And they're becoming more and more regular. But it's just a way of getting out and talking with people that didn't even know before, and also gets those people talking as well. I think it's a really good way to release. When you're on the pitch, all you're thinking about is that football match. So it's a nice way to clear your mind and have a bit of time to yourself. And even if you're just on for 20 minutes or whether you play the whole match, I think it's just a good time for doing something for yourself to clear your mind and just take you away from struggles that you may be having off the pitch. So I think it's really good. I think everything from it has been really positive. The feedback we've had is really positive. And may it just keep growing and build on it, really. And that's everything, really, I think.
Rich, Piers, anything to add?
Yeah, probably. Listen, a lot of the things that Andy said, obviously, I agree with. For me, we probably had 4 or 5 matches, different places every week. The same community vibe has been there every single game. And everyone's
Absolutely.
there to support each other, stand on the sidelines, which I have for a few games, playing on the pitch, which I have done in a couple of games. Honestly, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing that's going on. And I think anyone who's sitting there thinking, I like football, I used to get involved in football, this is the opportunity. As you say, there's no commitment. 1 week you make it, 1 week you don't. Come kick a ball, enjoy yourself.
Rich?
Yeah, I think it's just really nice to meet some new people. I myself has been there, got involved with everybody, tried to have a chat with everybody. Obviously, we're still learning different bits about different people and like how we can play them and get them involved in the games, but that will come within time. I say it's good to get out there and do something a bit different from the usual Sunday league that we've done for so many years.
Yeah, and the everyone here, everyone's done their mental health in sport, which is Mind and Sport England training. So to give a bit of mental health awareness, and it's specifically about how to adjust your management style, your coaching style, and how to help people when they need help, and to be coaxed back into it. And a lot of it is coaxing people back into it. Now, one of the things that is massively different to a normal football team is you turn up on the day, you don't know each other, and the team have never played together. So in one way that could be massively daunting, but on another way, well, actually, everyone's in the same boat. No one's played with each other before. No one's done that. And we are getting some regulars. We are getting more people coming along, which is really handy. And, people are gelling and getting on with it. Loving it.
I think if anyone thinks that's daunting, I think on the first game, I think we turned up and I had 7 Dans.
Yeah.
Trying
He's
to make a sub and
judo or karate.
Yeah, so trying to make a sub and calling Dan, and literally everyone walked towards me.
It's basically just so much like Alan Partridge. It's just how you are.
I think there's been some real highlights from it as well. Pierce's goal was probably one of.
We had to start this podcast.
I don't know if he's mentioned
purely as a way of getting Pierce's goal out to the mass media.
We should wait for Cy Green, because I know Cy Green will like to talk about my goal. But yeah, we won't for that.
So I was furious about your goal. I can see his face now. He looks like he's writing a load of abuse on his phone. I can see. He's probably not.
To the mates FC, I mean, we played at Ricky Town FC. We played at Witton Town. Obviously, we've got the home pitch at Moulsham, but the facilities and the opposition that we're playing, again, great opposition, some great ground.
Yeah.
You're going to come and enjoy yourself. Yeah, there's no doubt.
One of the things is this world what we're in at the moment of the teams that are choosing to play us. What a brilliant place! These charity teams that are set up for their own specific reasons. It's a whole new little world of football that we haven't really been involved in too much. And meeting these people that are doing something not about winning the match or anything. It's all about getting these people together. We played Sands the other week. They're a brilliant charity for bereaved dads. And they're all together building that community to get people out there who have got something in common that, it helps to have that support network around you. It's just been brilliant. So our first game, we had 50 people want to play in our first game on a Saturday, which was just mad. 35 people wanted to play in our first Friday game, which is our second game. And immediately we just thought, hang on, we need to sort something out here about the capacity. So we've got a couple of extra coaches, extra first aid kit, that first aid bag, and another load of kit, so we can put 2 teams out at the same time, because we need, and we will keep doing that. We'll just keep growing and growing to make sure we can give everyone that wants to play and be a part of it the option. Now, one of the reasons we do this, you hear the stat all the time, but I'm going to put it in a slightly different way. So every year, 1 in 4 people experience a diagnosable mental health issue. That's anyone, any person at all. Now, it's a bit of a harsh subject, but that's why we're here. Suicide, male suicide, is the biggest killer of men between 19 and 50, right? So let's put that another way. If you're between that age range, the most likely way that you're going to leave this planet is taking your own life. So let's say that again. The most likely way that you as a male between that age is going to leave this planet is you taking your own life. That's ridiculous. We go to the gym. I don't. We go to the gym about, because of our hearts. We do exercise because of our hearts and our muscles and things like that, because we don't want to have a heart attack. We want to keep healthy and avoid cancer. We want to do all these things, but they're not the ones that are actually taking our lives. Mental health is. And it's not a terminal disease. So why is it killing most of the people in that age range? It's just mad. Now, for every person that attempts, anyone that successfully takes their life, the World Health Organization estimate that 10 to 25 other people have tried to take their life for everyone that has taken their life. So there's 18 people a day, 18 men in that age range a day take their life, and 10 to 25 other people try. 70% of them haven't had any contact with a GP about their mental health or a mental health professional in the year before they die. 70%. Like, why on earth are we ignoring this? So we're not going to ignore it, and that's what we're here to do. You come and play football for us, come and watch us, come and get involved, do whatever you want to do, but come and get involved in the community and know that there's a load of people here that understand what you're going through. You know, everyone goes through something different, but we're here to talk to, and we understand, and we want to do anything we can to get you back out there and reverse that negative ill health and boost your positive mental health. Boys, that's those stats. What's your thoughts on them?
It's pretty chilling, to be fair. I mean, for everyone.
We've had a good couple of months just playing football and setting a team up. This is why we're doing it.
I hear what you're saying. So,
yeah, and but it's not clinical and stuff like that, is it?
No, definitely not. I think it's like I said before. It's all inclusive, and just it is exactly what it says on the tin. It's mates and people that have come along, and they open up more and more each time because they feel like you are a friend, but you're still, on some respects, you're still almost a bit of a stranger as well. So it's somebody that's maybe not in their circle, that they feel that they can open up. We've all, like you said, we've all got some mental health training. I've got my mental health first aid, and so they feel like they can talk to us on a little bit more of that sort of level as well. So I think it's a really really good place to come and not feel like you're judged. Where sometimes I think there still is a stigma around mental health, and I think this helps to break those barriers down, and we're all there for that, and we understand that people are going through difficulties, and if we can get a couple of people to talk that wouldn't have talked and would have gone away and done something, then it's well worth every hour that we put in at training and every hour that we put in at the matches. From my point of view.
Just want to say to everyone that Piers, Rich, Andy, Si, everyone, they're all volunteers. They're all volunteering their time, their weekends, their training, everything. They volunteer it because they care so passionately about this, about helping people, and that community aspect as well. Anyone that comes to play for us, we put them in a little chat room that week. You don't have to say anything. It's just to organise like where we meet and all that sort of stuff. But after the game, I put everyone in another one, which we call the Players Lounge, and we've just built up a little community in there of, that person I played football with that time last month. They're all there. If you want to contact each other, or you found that you had a good conversation with someone that day, we've got a little community building up there. So that's why we're doing this. Now, 75% of people up to the age of 35 with a mental health problem aren't receiving any treatment whatsoever, aren't seeing a doctor, aren't doing anything actively about it. 75%, and it's the biggest killer in that age range. Mad. So Professional Football Association, they've got a 24-hour helpline for their members. They've got over 100 counsellors. So it doesn't normally get spoken about that, does it? In the PFA, over 100 counsellors sitting specifically on a phone line just for their players. So that's how important and the world of football's taking this. Now, Tony Adams, documented fight with alcoholism, and off the back of that, he started up his own Tony Adams Sporting Chance Clinic, and it's like one of the best things that the PFA send people to, and in the sporting world, brilliant place. And they were saying, as well as your normal day-to-day, depression, anxiety, and things like that, which are normal, really normal. Well, they've seen a big problem in, which is a new thing, massive spike in social media and gaming. So for a footballer, if you think the night before your match, you're up all night just texting people or doing whatever, or just doing what I do and just flick through Twitter and being nosy at people, well, you're not getting any sleep, are you? Your brain's stimulated. It's becoming a problem. Same with gaming. They've said like the addiction to gaming. The World Health Organization has also last year classed that as a mental health issue on its own right. So gaming, it's things that we don't even consider a problem. And again, think of the age of people playing football. The key age, it's gaming is, and social media. That's your thing, isn't it? Didn't have that in your days, did you, boys? Playing with your abacus.
There's all sorts of things that will potentially trigger us and catch our addictions and push us into places where our mind is not a friend. As you say, you're going to go and talk about different people, and you look at footballers. I mean, surely the most successful people in the world, they've made it. Yeah, but they're human just like us. They have feelings, and they can suffer from mental health.
Exactly, and it's always, they always say Robin Williams, for example, not a great footballer, but Robin Williams, but he was a comedian, he was always happy. What's he got? He's never sad. I've been doing this a few years now, and that attitude's definitely changing. People understand that tears of a clown, that sort of stuff. It's a mask, and everyone does it to some extent. You do it around your children when you don't want to look sad around them or upset them, but you don't need to do it around your friends, because if they're your friends, they want to help you. They want to know when you're down. They want to be there to bring you back up. And one of the things with the other thing with Tony Adams, what they were saying from his place, was actually alcoholism gone down quite a bit as one of the problems that they're treating. But what's gone straight through the roof, cocaine addiction, cocaine problems, and gambling, which again, they're all side effects in their own right of mental ill health. If you're depressed or if you've got anxiety, you can't feel things, and you don't feel that passion anymore that you had. So you need a stimulant to feel that pretend passion, that pretend up. We've all been down the pub and just gone and got smashed when we felt like felt we're rubbish and feel really down. We'll just go down there, get drunk, and we'll forget about it. And that's what cocaine and gambling does for people. They get that little high, that artificial high, and then off the back of it, it becomes a problem, because that's the only way you can start feeling those highs without fixing yourself.
With the stat you said about the 100 counsellors within the FA, I wonder if that extends to when they come out of football, because obviously they're used to a routine, going to the same place. Absolutely. Or like getting up, having their breakfast, eating certain foods, not being able to drink too heavily, this, that, the other. And then when they come out of the game, everything changes. So we'll find it difficult now that our day-to-day norm is not normal. And I guess it would be very similar for those. So I wonder whether they're like, when they finish the game, is that care there for them, or is there something that they can go to?
But exactly the same problem that causes is what an injury causes. So if we take someone, think of someone that's been a kid, like from a football academy as a kid, worked their way through everything, finally got where they want to get to, and then they get an injury that means that they can't play anymore, or they're out for the World Cup or whatever. The effect that has on an individual must be, it's massive. And one of the things that they said, on top of the standard, 1 in 4 people suffering from a mental health issue, football players that have had a sustained time loss injury, right, are 4 times more likely to get a mental health issue. So 1 in 4 men, biggest killer of men. If you're a footballer that's had an injury that's resulted in time loss, you're 4 times more likely to get a mental health issue. What do you think of that?
I think just, bringing it just back to sort of our level, just even guys that have had recreational football, and then you get to that point in time where, teams tend to, especially teams that were formed as youth teams, tend to have sort of a 10 to 12 year life expectancy as an adult team, and then it kind of, people's lives change and people go their other ways. People get old, people get injured, stuff like that. And I think that's what this gives, is because you've gone from playing football every week with your friends to not having that on a weekend. Again, like, not from a professional level, but even just from that recreational
You've
level.
lost that community as well.
So I think that, that this also gives that for those people that thought, right, that's it now. I could go and look for a vets league or whatever, but I can't commit to it. That's what this is all about, I think.
Absolutely. If you can come on after, you haven't played because of an injury, and you come on and just do 10 minutes, you've done 10 minutes. Before that, you wouldn't have even thought you could do that. You do whatever you want. You come and play for us. If you can't do a whole season for a vets team or anything like that, come play for us. Do what you want. Dip in, dip out whenever you want. Give us a thumbs up. Come off the pitch, and it's fine. You do whatever you want. And that is boosting your positive mental health by getting you back out on that pitch. It's not about having to have a mental health issue. It's about improving your mental health. And people still think of it quite a stuffy way. But if you wake up in the morning and you're happy and you're like, right, let's go to Clacton Beach today, and like just play in the sewage. You have days like that, and then you have days where you just lay there like, oh, can't even be bothered to get up, but I'll wet the bed if I don't get up. And that's an example of a day where you've got low mental health and a day where you've had high mental health. Right, you're up, you're buzzing for the day. It happens to everyone. It's there for everyone. So boosting your mental health, your positive mental health, by coming over kick around, if you've had no issues, it's going to make your day better, unless you're on the receiving end of Piers' goal.
It was a good goal, though. I don't know if he's told you about it or if anyone
no one's mentioned it yet. I think this section now is all about Piers' goal. So, do you want to tell everyone about your goal, Piers?
My goal. The last game we played was it Sands?
Yep.
Okay. We were not doing too well. We came at half time. I think we were 3-0 down at the time. Danny Warner overhit yet another corner straight to the far post. All touched by Jamie Trevane. He was probably just overhead height, back to goal. Mr. Miyagi, left foot volley. Back of the net.
And that was prior to lockdown, and we still haven't had a meeting where it's not been mentioned.
Oh, that's the first time I've heard about it. I'm sure. I'm glad you shared it with us.
I want to bring it up.
Your first goal in 42 years or whatever you are. It's it's good to go on about it.
All right. We'll put that one to bed, but I'll get the video out next week.
Oh, lovely. That'd be great. Yeah, and this.
Sorry, the sound's gone the sound's gone weird on my device.
Goal next week, Andy. Don't worry.
Can you hear me?
Recap.
So, what I was going to say, this is all quite harsh, what we're talking about at the moment, not Piers' goal. But it was all quite harsh and clinical, but this is our first little podcast, and I just want to get that message out there. And as we get into the swing of things, it will just mainly be talking about Piers' goal and laughing a lot, really. But I want to get these stats out because I want to explain to everyone and lay the foundations of why we're doing what we're doing and how important it is. So just the symptoms alone of a mental health issue can interfere with your return to play. If you don't feel that you've got the passion, if you feel you've lost the interest, that's going to affect everything, isn't it? Right. We've lost Andy. Let's bring in Simon Green. It's your time to shine, Si. Here she is, stuffing her face.
Evening all. How you doing?
Simon.
This is star coach Simon Green, local legend.
Local legend, did you say?
Yeah, local legend on the kiln. So PFA also, they just on what Rich was saying earlier, they saw 160 professional footballers contact him in 2016 about mental health issues, right? So that's 160 in 2016. 2017, it went up to 403. And so far in this year, it's over 600 people. So it's not necessarily that things are getting worse. It's people actually reaching out, and it's people actually acknowledging they need help and going for it. And early intervention in any mental health issue is the most important thing. If you're playing football and let's say you've had bad hamstring, and you feel that pain coming back in, need to get off the pitch, because if I carry on playing, that's going to kick off again. Mental health issues, because no one at school ever told us any symptoms, or we've never been educated as a society in them, so we don't recognize it. We don't know when things are about to creep up on us until it's too late. It all snowballs. We're in a right mess, and then it's too late and we've got a massive problem. So reaching out, and just as simple as just moaning, just talking to someone. The women's suicide rate's a third of what the men's is, and it's not a sexist thing to say. It's what the World Health Organization say. It's because they talk. It's because they talk about things that cause them worries and problems. We don't. We just bottle it up and get drunk. That's just me. Any comments on that, boys?
Listen, as you say, I think the numbers increasing. I think you make a good point in the fact that is it the problem is getting worse? I would suggest not. I think as people are coming to terms and accepting the fact that
and learning
themselves. Yeah, exactly. And probably looking at these fallen heroes that we've seen, and people who've gone through some tough times. Seeing how they've coped. Tony Adams, one of my heroes growing up. Yeah, so
massive.
I know that story very well. And someone like the Arsenal and England captain can be feeling like that when you're seeing him on the television being an absolute boss. If it can affect Tony Adams, it can affect anyone.
Well, let's take Danny Rose, right? What, a week before the World Cup, he opened up about what he'd been going through, right? 27 years old, playing at Tottenham. Oh, well, he must be earning loads of money. What's he got to feel bad about? But he was 27 years old. He's playing at Tottenham. That might be the reason for feeling bad, But he'd had 8 months of injury. And in that injury time, his uncle took his life as well. No one knew any of that at the time. And that just led him to go and see a psychiatrist. And he got diagnosed with depression and got on his medication. And he chose to speak out a week before the World Cup, 27 years old. Brilliant, isn't it? People like that, opening up like that, at the top of the game.
It's definitely
that's what we need. Then you add Aaron Lennon. Now that And actually, the media for once have actually been quite kind on these people and actually been quite, human to them. But
I think there's a general that they're both
Aaron Lennon, he was detained under the Mental Health Act because he was on a motorway in Manchester, standing. They didn't go into too many details about it, but on a slip road. So presume he was somewhere high that he was going to jump down from. The police spent 20 minutes talking him down from wherever he was and detained him under the Mental Health Act. But he said, that was a bleak April afternoon where his depression peaked and it just took control of him. And again, he's late 20s, I suppose, at the time, something like that. Late 20s, mid 20s probably. And he just said for 4 to 5 years, he knew things weren't right. He knew his passion for football wasn't quite there and it was affecting that. But because you don't get educated on seeing these symptoms or knowing anything about it, you don't know, you just think you're a bit down. But to bottle up and be in that sort of situation, and let's make this clear, being detained under the Mental Health Act, it's for your own safety. It's not a bad thing. It's got this stigma of, they got sectioned, this happened to. No, they were in a state where, unfortunately, things have escalated so much that people didn't realise the symptoms. Things have crept up. We need to take them somewhere to get them the appropriate help. That's all. Like being stretched off with a broken leg.
What I take away from the mates thing is, like seeing the games that we played, like when you're a coach and you're a trainer, the thing I like and I think is really good is you can have 20 people, 30 people at training or at a game, and you have no idea what each individual is kind of going through.
Yeah. Because
they all turn up, we all meet, have a bit of a laugh, we play the game, but you couldn't pinpoint an individual and say, that person, I don't know, has got a drug addict or whatever. That's what I quite like about it. It's nice that you can't see it. And then that's just proof that it's all in the mind.
Wouldn't have a clue.
Because you might look completely fine and act completely fine. And then that's a good thing. What we are doing, people are coming, and maybe that 2 hours where we're playing and training, their mind is taken off of it. And that's what I quite like. You can't see it, and not say not necessarily like, but you can't differentiate between kind of someone feeling normal and someone not. Yeah.
So we've got watching at the moment. Fletcher's watching, and he runs the team we're playing next when we come out of lockdown. And I was thinking this the other day. I think this today we're being a bit clinical and talking about these stats. We're not going to be talking about these stats every week, but on a podcast, but we will be discussing some element of mental health, and we'll look into like Clark Carlisle and Aaron Lennon and people. We're looking a little bit into that a little bit more to see what we can learn from that. But so Fletcher watching, I was thinking for someone coming from the outside or anyone that's going to come and play us, it must be sort of like, I wonder what this is going to be like. I wonder if it's all going to be quite clinical. I wonder if it's going to be, it's not going to be like a real football match. It's going to be loads of people that, everyone's going to be like treated it with, cotton wool and all this sort of stuff. And sorry, Andy wants to come back in, but he's shouting.
Go on, Dave. You can push me away if you want. Not a problem.
Look what you've done, Andy. You've pushed poor Simon away.
Not a yo-yo.
He's not even done a brilliant goal.
Bad penalty.
Right. Thanks, Si.
If we talked about my goals, we'd be here for hours.
Right, we've got Mandy's back. Right. What's that, Piers?
I said, how was your dinner, Andy?
It was lovely, thanks.
Yeah, fancy leaving a podcast just going off your dinner.
It wasn't. I'm sorry, it wasn't that. I couldn't hear anything. The sound went, and I had to come back out and go back in.
Yeah, because you had a load of mashed potato in your ears or something. But like this clinical thing, it's not clinical. We're not pussyfooting around people. We're genuine people that care about people. We're there supporting each other, but we're certainly not walking around in white coats, treating people like, you know, you're in a hospital scenario. We're playing football. That's it. Come along, be part of it. You're not going to be like, oh, why are you here? What's wrong with you? No one's going to ask that. When you're comfortable and you want to talk to someone, come and talk to us. But we just want to provide a place where you feel safe, comfortable, and get you back out there. And I feel like a proud mum sometimes, not of these three, but especially with Andy, he really takes a lot of milk from my teats. And but what I really like is we have people that, so I run Mates mental health group, and Mates originally stands for mental health awareness through educational speaking, because we go around other football clubs, we go around any groups whatsoever, and we'll try and give some background to mental health and explain it in a way that makes it simple to people, and it sinks in, and, you know, make people see that there isn't any shame in talking about things. That's why our name comes from. But we've had people that have been trying to come to our events through that for the last couple of years, like weekly drop-ins we do and weekly walks, but their anxiety causes them a lot of problems in that they can't do that. Because we've got football straight out on the pitch, you know, 2 years we've been talking to some people, and because we've got football now, well, they know how to play football. Bang, straight out there, comfort zone, playing football, smile on their face. And I honestly stand there like a proud mum thinking, I know what he's had to go through. I know what he is going through. And he's made he's bucked up the courage to trust us and get there, and just get out there, and seeing him out there again happy is brilliant. And that, to me, that's what this is all about. It's about seeing people happy, seeing people improve their positive mental health, having a laugh, doing goals that are just so much better than Piers'. But
you won't see one. You won't see one better than that.
We won't be allowed to hear about it.
Well, it's really for what you say. I mean, you talk about the pride that you see when on the pitch. I think something that I feel is really, really heartwarming to see is after the game, win, lose or draw, there's going to be 12, 10, 15 people in the pub afterwards, sharing a drink, sharing a laugh, actually getting to know each other outside of that football pitch, which never would have happened if we weren't together on that pitch. And like I just said, there's a few people already that are making good friendships. And I've met so many new people, a guitar teacher for one, out of this. But honestly, it's going to grow and grow and grow, and people should get involved because it's beautiful.
Can I just add that we sat in tables of sixes at the pub, and it was all social distanced.
Who said when we was?
As a mental health support group, through the rule of 6, we are allowed 15. Through the lockdown, we were allowed 15, but we have not done that at any time because we haven't needed to. That's another thing. I've been really proud of. We was at one of our venues that we play at, not our main venue, and I was talking to the groundkeeper there, and he said he had a call from the council who said, like, oh, how's it been going with with the return to play, and he's got all different sports going on. I bet the football lot have been a nightmare. And he said, no, actually, they've been bang on. They've been perfect with the following the rules, doing the track and trace, doing everything they need to do. Because everyone's so enthusiastic and wants to be out there, they're really making the effort. And he actually used us. Well, he used the boys here. They also run Football Fitness Club. And he used Football Fitness Club as an example of what a brilliant setup and just the responsible way that we've worked during this return to football. And I've had the same from Molsham School as well. Talking to the groundsman there, he's really happy with what we've done, and and we'll have that when we start again in the next couple of weeks. That just anyone that hasn't come and played because, well, don't know what it's going to be like during lockdown or during the tier system or anything like that. It doesn't affect the football. We just do a couple of scans beforehand, put some sanitizer on you, keep an eye on you, keep everyone spread away a little bit, and when you're out playing, it's no trouble whatsoever. We've had no issues whatsoever. It's been brilliant. We've got plenty of space. Right. Anything on that at all? Or any other things you've seen since we've returned back? Well, since let's say from the last batch of games we've done.
No, I think it's just been nice playing, especially like Pierce said, like playing at some of the venues that we've played out, like Billericay Town and stuff like that. It's been great for that, like, you know, like great to make it an occasion is really good. You know, we've played some really decent standard football teams as well.
But the attitude as well, I think. Like, so Essex Charity FC we've played, Sands, and how lovely everyone is. And that sounds really weird, you know. We should be like Millwall West Ham or something like that, you know, just kicking off down the streets. And that's how it's been with football. But everyone's such a nice back patting. It's really weird. It's been a really weird situation. Everyone's just been so nice about playing us and said such lovely things. And we're all in it to help each other out because we're all doing charity type things. Or, you know, we're not a charity, by the way. And I don't mean that as in we're not a charity. We aren't a charity. We are a community, not-for-profit community interest company. So any money that goes to us from GoFundMe's or anything like that goes directly into the club. I just haven't done the paperwork for a charity because it's a lot harder to do, and I haven't had time. So it's just been a lovely world to be involved in. Everyone's there. You know, we've offered our kits to people who have nearly been let down by their kit suppliers. We've offered pitches to people. We've been offered pitches. We've been, you know, it's been brilliant. What a lovely place we've been in. So touched on there, the boys here also run Football Fitness Club. And Rich, do you want to explain what Football Fitness Club is?
Football Fitness Club is football training, old school football training drills and games for anybody really. So it's anybody who wants to come and get fit with a ball at their feet rather than the progressive running that you do in the park or bits like that. It's totally designed for the enjoyment and there's a good bunch of lads over there every week. There's the social side of it. So Piers, you want to add anything to that? I've probably missed something.
Listen, you said it most of it. I mean, for me, you and I started Football Fitness Club out of the fact that for 15 years we'd gone football training, where we trained ourselves or we were coaching. We stopped the Chelmsford Wanderers thing and we were a little bit like, so there was nothing for us to do. Now, I'm sure there's other guys out there who used to play football with a team, train regularly, play regularly. The fact they're not playing at the weekend means that most people won't train. Now, I hate the gym. I hate running. I hate jogging. I hate swimming. I like playing football. It keeps you fit. So that's what we put Football Fitness Club together for. And we've got a great group of guys there. We've got 16-year-olds up to 40 pluses. And everyone comes over. We run hard. We play hard. And we have a laugh after.
And one of the things, I went to school with Piers and Rich, and we saw each other at a beer festival last Easter, I think, or something like that. And Piers just handed me a flyer for this Football Fitness Club, and I read it, and I just thought, how simple. Not Piers. I thought, like, what a simple, brilliant idea. Because again, if you're not in a football club, yeah, you got like academies and things like that, but if you're not in a football club, where can you go and do football training? And it was just, I thought that on its own, brilliant idea, great opportunity to get blokes or anyone back out there and just having a kick around and get them out of the house if you don't want to go down the gym. And I thought, I want to do something with them. Then Rich got in contact with me about September and said that they wanted to do something with us at Mates. Rich became a Mates ambassador, and we started using Football Fitness Club, which we still do, as for people in Mates, if they want to go to it, just put their name down, and it's another avenue that we can send people to, or people can go to out of our group, to go and do something and get out of the house, really. So we've had a great tie-in for just over a year with them. And then we decided to set up Mates FC together. And all of the football fitness coaches are mates and mental health and wellbeing ambassadors. And yeah, they volunteer for us and we try and do what we can for them. But it's been a great relationship. And one of the things you don't really hear much about Football Fitness Club, because they're not really advertising much at the moment, because since the return to football after the first lockdown, it's just been capacity constantly. When we was over the park, they were having to do like 2 sessions, staggered sessions instead of the one, because the demand was so big. So boys, got some news on that, haven't you?
Yes, certainly. We are opening another night, looking to open Friday nights at Sandon 4G. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rich, it's 7 till 8 on Friday evening.
Yeah, that's right.
At the moment, we're probably going to be setting up something we've done on a Thursday night, which is father and sons. It is what it is. So dads and their sons, it could be dads and their daughters, or mums if they so wanted to play with their children. But it's, again, just a different avenue for getting kids out there and keeping them fit. We've had probably 8 or 9, when I say kids, I'm talking probably 12-year-olds wanting to come and train, which we've allowed, but to the point that we can't facilitate them with the men. So we're opening up a new space for the younger members who might want to join. But at the same time, we potentially will have space for an open men's unit at the same time. So we will be firming our plans up and putting information out on social media. So watch this space. But
and when are you back with Football Fitness Club?
Football Fitness Club starts the 3rd of December, so next Thursday, when we're out of lockdown. We're hoping to have our Sandon site launched the following Friday.
Lovely. And Mates FC, we've got our Mates FC. We've got our first game back after lockdown on Saturday the 5th. At the moment, how it works, I know it all looks quite confusing about football at the moment. Oh, you have spectators, you can't do this, you can't do that. We've got FA, we've got the government rules, we've got the FA rules, we've got Essex FAs, slightly, pretty much the same as the FA rules, but they might have a slight tweak in there. And then pretty much every venue or facilitator has their own set of rules as well. So you'll have Chelsea City Council will have rules for all of their sites. And then if you go to a private site like Sandon or Molsham or something like that, every place has their own set of rules. So we are actually on Saturday next week, we're doing a little pilot to see, look at getting spectators back in the facilities that we use safely. And we're just doing a little pilot of that and seeing how that goes. So very excited and very proud to be doing that locally as well. It's testament that we can be trusted. So I'm very, very pleased about that. And yeah, then we've got we should have a match on the 12th. You're back every Thursday and then probably the Fridays from the week after. Yeah, and we're just going to keep going and keep getting bigger. And with anything, we are your mates. Let us know what you want from the club. Let us know what you don't want from the club. Let us know how we can change or any ideas you got. But this is the beginning. We're going to go. We've got a lot of life left in us and really excited about where things are going. Boys?
Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah, it's a great beginning. And I think if it carries on the way it's going at the moment, yeah, we're going to have some fun.
And if anyone wants to come on, so today is just like an introduction type podcast. We will try and do real ones when we know how to. If anyone wants to come on and chat with us or has got a story they want to share, it doesn't have to be about mental health, just about football, just about your experience with mates or anything at all. I want this, you know, we're not just copying the Peter Crouch podcast or anything like that, but I want this to be, it's not going to be a stuffy place that you just come and watch and hear about mental health. It's going to be a new community. This is your community. This is the Mates FC community, the Football Fitness Club community. And we want this to be used by you to, you know, we'll talk about the game that just happened the week before, or Piers' next goal, or whatever. Or maybe my obsession with Jane McDonald, that might come in.
Maybe not.
It's stuffed with her actual hair. Yeah, email us, message us, do whatever. weareyourmates.com. No, that's a lie. That's a website. weareyourmates@gmail.com or something. Email address. Just message us on here, and let us know what you want, really. But any questions about anything, go for it. And during this, if you put, it's a bit late to say it now, but if you put messages underneath, we can reply to those. Got a message there from Fletcher just saying, can the mates team go easy, please, on the 5th? I think that's encouraging us to. Oh,
He's getting old. He's
getting old. But if once you've had the skills, Fletch, you're Fletcher's at, you know, he's got the skills. Surely his limbs are still.
Fletcher's in trouble. He's going to be crawling.
Fletcher's in trouble.
Right, boys, let's not get into this now.
Wow,
because
Fletcher, we'll have that.
Okay, and
he's got
yeah, but Piers is only saying this because he's had an operation.
But on this occasion, then you know, mates might not come out winning. Let's just go that way.
We'll have to see.
Well, I might not let you have a ball. Okay, so then we've got Gary and excellent, from Essex Charity FC, who we just mentioned. They played against us. We had a great game. Said we were a great team. A great penalty shootout. We're definitely going to be playing you again. You're nice to us. So so we're literally that fickle. That's no problem at all. And the ref from that game, brilliant. We've got here Ben, who plays for us. Piers' next goal. He only gets one a year.
It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
He wasn't even supposed to be playing.
Exactly.
I didn't even know you were there. And then I turned around. You were doing a goal. Doing a goal.
Done
a goal. No, I've never pretended to know anything about football. Let's make this very clear. Unlike you lot. Dave Patterson, lovely. Used to enjoy playing against the Chelmsford Wanderer lads. Well, come and play for us. Anyone's welcome. Again, just more the merrier. All you need to do is have a look on Mates FC on this page you're looking at the moment, the Mates FC Facebook page. Click on events, which is up the top of the page, just under our logo, and have a look through what's there. Shortly, we will be updating the Mates FC training sessions, and the Football Fitness Club training sessions will appear in there as well. I'm going to burp. Very professional. And all the games are there as well. So we've got games in right up until next August. Got a weekender away down in Brighton, boys. We've also got one up in July, up in Birmingham in July against NHS Nightingale. So that would be great, you know, especially the year they've had. That would be a brilliant thing to play. Also, if you are a charity team and you want to promote something, you know, and raise money for your cause or raise awareness for anything, we are not in any, you know, you don't have to do anything for us. It's our pitch that we use. So you come play for us. There's no cost for you, you know, coming to play. If you want all of us to raise money and awareness for your cause, that's what we do. You know, we're not here just to raise money for us or anything like that. We don't really raise money for us. But we're also, Mates FC is part of CALM. So CALM is Campaign Against Living Miserably, and it's the UK's #1 suicide prevention charity. We're part of their CALM Football Collective. So using football to boost people's mental health or helping people's mental health in the football world. And Football Fitness Club, during lockdown, these boys have not been sitting around. But they've got signed up as well. So, you know, brilliant. The backing and the partnership with CALM, brilliant. You know, that's a great tie-in, and we're going to do a lot for him. Cy Green, he's escaped and written something on Facebook. He's been playing football with Piers for 25 years. and it's the only goal he's ever heard that you scored.
Jealousy is an ugly, ugly thing, mate. Like next game, you can take all the free kicks.
Agreed. Perfect.
He said he agrees, and it's perfect. He's up for that. Right. Anything you boys want to add?
Just one little thing was just we talked about football fitness on a Thursday night, starting again next week. But we might have just missed the point. If you do want to come along and have a look and see what it's all about, it's on from 8 o'clock. So on the Astro at Chelmer Park. So just so you're clear about times, if you want to come along and just see what's going on.
Yeah, and what's really, really important at the moment is we're not being funny about taking people's names and things like that, but we need to know who's wants to turn up, because we need to know who's coming. So, as I say, Football Fitness Club have got their own Facebook page and website, and on the Mates FC page, what you're on at the moment, you'll see the events come up in there. If you do want to go and actually participate, please put your name down as going or interested, because we have to sort the groups out prior to, we need to know how many people are going, have we got room, what drills we need to do, how many groups we need to set those drills up for. Same with Mates FC. If you put your name down as interested, we'll keep you in mind. If you put your name down as going, when it gets to the week of that actual game, we'll just get in contact with you all and just say, oh, you put your name down for this, you still interested? Let's see it, and we go from there. But yeah, please put your name down, because we need a record for track and trace. We do have NHS track and trace when we get there, but we want to keep a record of names and things, and just make sure space. Piers, if you just want to turn up and watch, come over to Chelmer, plenty of room pitch side there. I'll be standing pitch side and no one talks to me, so come and see me. If you want to come and watch a Mates FC game, unfortunately at the moment we can't with spectators, but let us know, and if you've got any questions, come and message us. Hopefully that will change shortly and we'll have some spectators. Sorry, Piers, go for it.
Well, you're right. What I wanted to say was just with regards to Thursday nights or the Fridays coming up, all the information that anyone wants to see about Football Fitness Club is www.footballfitnessclub.com. You can contact us there. As I say, if you're not on the Mates FC pages or the Mates Facebook, you can certainly drop us a message there and we'll contact you by email.
Lovely stuff. Okay. Anything else from anyone else?
No, I think that's everything.
Been good.
Really good.
Some really, really interesting facts you brought to the table there.
That's literally all I've got. So I'm just going to go now and have a think about your goal and how I can improve my life via that. Pretty much the new ballet. And on that note, we'll see you next week, hopefully. All right. Thanks for watching,
everyone. See you soon. Take care.
All right.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.